His career is different from yours. He's never had that much success, but even what he has appears to be on the skids when we join him in the series. He thinks it's going, he's lost his ability to write jokes and so on. Some of that insecurity must be yours.
Always. You always, anyone, I think, I'm certainly trying to speak for myself, when you're involved in a creative process, you're always living in dread that that will dry up, or that what you produce won't be good enough and won't work. And for me, it's only been experience that teaches you that, no, if you've put the work in and you like what you're reading on the paper, or you're pleased with the ideas, generally it will work. But if you don't have that experience, or if you've had a few more knocks, then I think that confidence obviously does ebb away, and I think that's very common, yeah.
But do you feel insecure waiting for the reception of Lead Balloon, for example?
We are never sure how it's going to go, and it's the first time I've written something like this. There's always an anxiety in the back of your mind, especially when you're writing it. You know, is this just something that we find funny? Is it too much of an in-joke? Are we being indulgent here, self-indulgent? And so the more people who actually got to see it, we became a little bit more encouraged that people were enjoying what they were seeing, and in the making of it, it seemed to have a very natural flow, and it came quite easily when we were writing it.
You said in the past about comics being depressed. Now it's a common view, it's a cliche, but it's because it has some truth in it. Is it inevitable that there will be misery behind comedy?
Probably not inevitable. I think it's very common, because I think comedians have, you know, because it's their business, they have a very, you know, sharp sense of comedy, a very clear sense of comedy, and therefore I don't think it should be such a surprise that they would also have a sharp sense of tragedy, if you like, so that they're sensitive to what is funny, but also sensitive to what is desperately sad. And I'm not really specifically speaking about myself, but I have noticed this in so many other comedians that I've met, that they just have that sensitivity both ways. And you don't have to be a comedian to be like that either. You often will meet people who are very, very bubbly and have a terribly sad side to them, but they need the upside in order to kind of keep the downside in balance. And I think that's just part of human nature.